Hey everybody, it's Dina Rico with the Creativity Cave, and I am super excited to share with you these two cards. They feature the same sketch, but they're super easy to put together, and they feature some really fun products that I wanted to share with you, so I hope you like them. First of all, I've got this really cute card, and I have to tell you, I'm not sure if I like this ribbon. I don't know. So we'll make a slightly different version, and then you can tell me what you think. And then I made this super fun card with the Tutti Frutti printed paper. And what I love about this is the printed paper pack has all kinds of different designs. In fact, let me pull them out for you. And you can make this card with any of these papers. They're so fun. You can see this is the one I used. But then there's, look at this. Oh my gosh, they're so fun, these papers. So you could really make this card with any of them and it would be adorable. So let me show you how they went together. So first of all, I'm going to show you this card. This card uses some of the items that are part of the Share What You Love bundle. This is a little preview out of the new catalog that starts June 1st, and it's also going to be a sneak peek promotion for customers starting May 1st. Demonstrators who sign up right now, though, can get the items from this as part of their starter kit, which is pretty cool. So if you have questions about that, let me know. The Share What You Love bundle is really cute. I've shown this in a Facebook Live before. We were able to pre-order it as demonstrators, like I said, all month this month, and I love these products. So amazing. I'm so excited for these products, and I'm going to have an amazing special for my customers when this starts May 1st. So keep an eye out for that. But let me show you how I did this, because what really shines about this bundle is, of course, the stamp set is great, but there is this like literally to die for bundle of printed paper. And it's part of the bundle. So the special is so awesome. And so look at these beautiful papers. And by the way, do you see that? That's like a pearlescent like coating on the paper. It's so pretty. So there's amazing papers in here. They're so pretty. I don't even know if the camera's doing them justice. Like, can you see that? Oh my God. So pretty. Like, look at this paper. This paper is probably my favorite one. Like, honestly, it's like ridiculous. And then this one is the one I actually used on my card. So, all right. Now to make this card, what I did on both of them is I cut a 4-inch tall piece of paper, and then I cut 1 1/8 inch pieces. Pardon me, 1 1/4 inch pieces. So the strips are 1 1/4. 1 1/4 across by 4 inches tall. And you can see here, and I did this on both, where the pattern is, it's from one hunk. So I cut the pieces and then kept them in order, because you can see the pattern continues between the pieces that I've adhered. Okay, that was like a lot of mumbo jumbo for me saying that I used the paper in order. Okay, so let me show you my card. It's really easy. All right, I'm going to fold my crumb cake card base. And what I do really like about this paper is it looks great with crumb cake, but there's a lot of different colors it coordinates with, which is a lot of fun. So I want to align my papers, and this is going to be the alignment. So we'll flip all these over and put our adhesive down. And what I like to do in a situation like this is I kind of set my papers down, but I'm just going to leave a little bit of space, like 1/8 of an inch. And then I'm going to put this one down with my 1/8 of an inch. And then I'm going to put this one down right in between the two so that I can get them nice and even. And that looks pretty good. So we'll press those down. All right. And I have a little panel of paper, and it's really just so I can tie the ribbon around this way, and then I'll adhere it to my card. It's just a little skinny layer. Okay, now all the dimensions and supplies and everything are going to be listed on my blog as well as in the description of this video. So you can click on the link for both my blog post as well as the supplies that I used, and you can shop my online store. And of course, whenever you shop through my online store, you become a VIP rewards member and you get awesome perks for being a part of my VIP club. Now, The printed paper, like I said, it's not available until next month. So it's a little bit of a sneak peek. I know you're anxious to get your hands on it, and believe me, it's going to be worth the wait. So that won't show up as my supplies quite yet, just so you know. All right. Now, the other thing I'm going to do is this is another piece from that printed paper. You can see, and I'm going to punch this with a 2-inch circle. In case you were wondering, 1 3/4, not big enough. 2 inches, big enough. Okay. So I punched my 2-inch circle, and I'm going to use that to adhere one of the flowers. So to get a flower, all I did was I took my paper, and I'm going to cut one of these flowers out and then use it on my card. And this one is a little awkward with the placement of that thing, so I'm going to do this one instead. Okay, so I'm just going to trim this out. It's pretty easy, but I love that there's this pearlescent coating on this paper. I'm not sure if you can totally see that in the camera, but it's so awesome. I mean, it really is pretty. Oh my gosh. Just like, so when I first saw pictures of this paper, I was like, yeah, that's pretty. That's nice. But then when I saw it like in real life, up close in person, I was like, oh my gosh. It's amazing. Some might call it Stampgasmic, some might not. I would be one of those people, however. I've been throwing that word around a lot lately, but it's true. Sometimes you just have to go there, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm just kind of going around my little leafy thing, and you can see I'm leaving a little bit of a border. And then we'll pop this up on that circle. And by the way, that was a 2-inch circle. I think I did mention that though. Because when I did a 1 3/4 inch, and then I was like, yeah, that's not big enough. So we went for the 2-inch. 2 inches is good. And if you pick one of the larger flowers, you could even go up to like 2 1/4 inch punched as well. If you needed something bigger than that, you'd have to hit your framelits, but looks adorable. Okay, so there's my flower, and I'll just, like I said, I'll pop that up right here. And each time you kind of get a different look because each one looks a little different. Got my dimensionals here, so I'm going to pop this up right on here. Now, I mentioned at the beginning, I'm not sure if I like this ribbon. This is the Stitched Satin Bermuda Bay, and I'm not sure that I like it. So what if we tried instead this Old Olive mini chevron? And I'm so sorry I keep bumping my camera. My gosh. Honestly. Well, I'll be honest. It's actually because my camera is my phone, and it is plugged in right now because it was like at 25% when I started shooting my video, and that was probably enough to get this video. But if I would have had to stop or like lose my video because I ran out of battery power, that would have been pretty crummy. I did not want that to happen. So hence it's plugged in. So what that means is like it just is moving around a little bit more than normal because of the cord being attached to my phone. So I'm so sorry about that. But sometimes a girl just needs her plug-in, you know what I'm saying? That sounded really bad. Oh my gosh. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna adhere this to my card, and I think I'm liking this ribbon better. I'll put both ribbons in my supply list, and then you guys can decide which one you like the best. Okay, so I love the basic layout of these 3 strips of paper. So cute. And then we really take it up a notch by adding this circle image. And this could be anything. So if you're looking at your papers that you have, of course, you could do solid colors of cardstock. You can do printed papers. For the shapes, though, you can do lots of different things. You could put a star here, a heart here, a sailboat, a bird. I mean, the sky's kind of the limit on what you stick right here. It doesn't have to be a flower. It can coordinate with your printed papers. It can be whatever. Of course, that's the beauty of stamping. And I'm going to stamp my sentiment, and that is from the Share What You Do stamp set. And I'm just inking this in black Memento ink. And that's it. Such an easy card. Now, the next card's even easier, so I think you're really going to like that. Again, I'm using that Tutti Frutti printed paper for this one. And in this case, again, I'm sticking with the same kind of layout. So I'm going to use my crumb cake card base once again, just because it's so easy and neutral, and it just goes, if you know what I'm saying. Then I will take my 3 pieces of printed paper, which I've already pre-cut, same exact way as before. I took a 4-inch tall piece, and then I cut 3 1¼ inch pieces to go with it. And then I'm going to line these up. The patterns match, so that's perfect. And we'll adhere them to our sheet. What I love is the back side has a coordinated print on it, so you can kind of play with that as well. It coordinates with the front side print, which is just kind of fun. I love that Stampin' Up! Did it this way. Now on this card, I'm also going to use my my mini chevron ribbon, only this time I'm going to use the crushed curry to kind of coordinate with it. So I've got that. I also am going to just take a scrap of Whisper White cardstock. Uh-oh. Except I lost my scrap. I'm not sure what happened to it, so let me grab another piece. Here we go. I'm out of little pieces. I gotta go to a big one. That sounded bad too. Oh my gosh, what's happening tonight? I don't know. I think it's because it's been a long day. All right. So now on this one, I'm using the Fruit Basket stamp set from the Occasions catalog. Now this is on the retiring list, so if you don't have it, I highly recommend it. It's such a cute set, and the paper that goes with it is to die for. So cute. So this comes with matching frame or punches that punch out the little pieces. So like here's the pear that punches out the pears, and there's a strawberry. I mean, it's just like ridiculously cute. So, all right. So what we're going to do here is I've got the sentiment that says you are the sweetest, which is really cute. I'm just going to stamp that kind of at the bottom. Ooh, I got a little aggressive with my stamping. Let's flip that over and try once more. Okay. So, ooh, that's out of camera. You are the sweetest right there. Then I'll take, and that was in soft suede, which coordinates with my printed paper. Then I'm going to use my Old Olive and my crushed curry inks to create the pineapples. You may know pineapples from such videos as pumpkins. I had a little problem for a while. I think I'm through it now though, where I was calling pineapples pumpkins, and that it was kind of hilarious at the time. But I think I've graduated now to knowing that these are indeed pineapples. So yay me! I'm so proud. A girl can grow, you know? So I've stamped the little bottoms, and now I'm stamping the little tops of my pineapples. Isn't that cute? It's just so easy. So then I'll take and punch this with my 2-inch circle. You might remember we used that in the last card. So this is a great punch, this 2-inch circle. I use it quite a bit. And I'll just punch out my little piece, and then I'm also going to take my Starburst punch. Oh my gosh, and I wiggled my thing again. Okay, so I've got my Starburst punch, and I'm punching that with some So Saffron cardstock, just to kind of tone things down. I didn't want it to get too wild and crazy here. And then I'm adhering this right on top. Now we'll do a little zigzag of ribbon. You know, that's kind of my fave. All right, so I'll just pull some of this ribbon out, and I know that I want my little zigzags to be a little bigger than my punch, so this just kind of helps me, when I do it like this, it helps me figure out the sizing. So that works, and then we'll just adhere this to our card. That's it. So easy. So now to do that, I'm going to put some fast fuse on here, make sure that my ribbon touches my fast fuse to keep it in place, which is usually pretty easy to do. Well, one would think anyway. It's pretty easy. And then we'll pop this up right over the top. So cute. I really think this is so fun just because you can do this with any of the patterns of paper and then the stamp set that coordinates. Now, if you wanted to make it fun, you could pop up the pineapples by punching them out on here. So that would be kind of a fun way to jazz it up a little bit. Or any of the other fruits and coordinating papers. So anyway, I hope you loved these projects. Check out my blog post. Again, if you need to order any of them, I would really appreciate your business. Thanks so much, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.